All right, guys, so I just got off of work and I haven't really updated you on what's been going on. Just haven't had my son for the last couple of 5 to 10 days, so I wasn't able to do stand up. But what I did do was be an awesome dad. No, I got to, I did do a show on the weekend. It was, let me see which is cooler. What's cooler? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But I did get to do a show at this place called the Phoenix, which was really fun. It was, I think it's an LGBTQ bar. I'm pretty certain it is from what I've saw, and the way the things were happening. And but yeah, I really, because that show that I did at Louis Belch show at Wise Guys, it just didn't go my way. Even though I spoke with my best friend about it, and he was like, "You just got to remember, you're the sacrificial lamb in these when you're hosting. You are literally the sacrificial lamb. So, and you got to know that. So when you're doing your sets, you got to be you got to be able to get the crowd right away. And sometimes it's just not going to go your way. When people are coming in and they're sitting down, and you're what 20 to 35 people there. I mean, it's hard to, it's going to be very difficult for you to grasp it while people are sitting down and you're in the middle of trying to talk about your set. They don't even know where you're going and you're doing a story. You got a lot going against you, and you just got to realize that sometimes it's not going to go your way when you're hosting. Hosting is very hard. It's very difficult to the soul. Definitely hard to the soul. My soul was hurting after. It's hurting still, and I'm trying to set up this stupid camera while driving, while doing a lot of stuff here. We're doing a lot of stuff here. All right. I'm sorry. Don't be upset. But yeah, so the show just didn't go my way, man. Like it is what it is. It happens, and I'm lucky that I got them with the few jokes that hit there. I got them with that, and that's all you could ask for, baby. That's it. But we're going to move on and talk about the show that I did recently, which was at the Phoenix, which went really good for me. I know it went good because I got a couple of numbers from a girl. I got one number. But here we go, my other angle. I got to set this up earlier, guys. I'm sorry. This is what it's like being a terrible YouTuber. But yeah, so basically, we had the set. It was like 4 comics, and when I was going up, when I got there, one of my friends, Jay, he invited like a lot of the people that he works with at his job, which was cool because we had like a pretty sweet audience, to be honest with you. And he. You know what? I'm just gonna do one angle because this is getting frustrating. I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's go down to one angle and chill out. So anyway, yeah, basically he brought like 4 people. It was like, or 3 girls, which was super fun. I thought they were lesbians. Apparently they're not. And I was like, okay. And then I cracked a joke, so I was in the mood, and I was being funny right off the rip, which was nice, and which is good because like sometimes when you're about to go on stage, like. Yeah, you can be silent and all that stuff, but like sometimes you need to get in that zone of like talking and being funny and like laughter. And that's kind of what happened. I'm really glad that he brought those girls, to be honest, because it made me lose her. And first comic went up, he did his thing. Second comic goes up, did his thing. The host was very aggressive, was wild. It was wild, but yeah, it was dope, man. Like the show was fun. Third person went up, did his thing. It was Jay, and I was sitting with the girls that he brought, so that was fun. And we're just talking. Show was going back and forth. And then when I went up on stage, honestly, like I just riffed off the room and what was going on. I talked about my eyebrows or something. How I usually come into a room and I have the best eyebrows. Obviously not today. It was really a good time, and it brought back a little confidence. What's really good about these bar shows is when you're doing stand-up, like the bar shows are so low, like there's nothing bad can happen to you in those bar shows, you can do anything you want. And also, like, if anything, you want to take chances there because you never know. Somebody could be there that would help your career. You never know. Even at a terrible bar show, you just don't know. So I'm not saying that you need to do good every time, but like what you can do is try out new material and just be yourself and try to live in the moment. That's what probably the biggest thing about bar shows is living in the moment. And what's been hard for me to transition from bar shows to like a comedy show is like I have been hitting it like recently, all the comedy shows, but the Louis Belt show, I've nailed every single one basically. Not perfectly, but I've did well enough to show that I can do stand up, to show that I can actually be funny in these situations. So I I just need to like with bar shows I don't miss often because like they're bar shows and I don't feel the pressure. I gotta have that same exact feeling when I'm doing comedy clubs. Because if you can figure that out, I mean, you're that much closer of just really becoming a force of nature in the comedy scene, in the comedy world. Once you figure that out, how to be yourself on that stage, and that's what it was, man. Like it felt really good to just go back and, um, like just be me up there and not with all the pressure and all that. Like there was no pressure, so it was dope, man. I felt really really comfortable, and then show was over. I made some tips, which was funny, which was great. They wanted me to take my shirt off. I almost did it, but I should have. Low key, I should have, but I didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a great night, and then just talking to my friend about just comedy and our situations and life and everything like that and what our moves are. And I think I got a move in store that it's going to be permanent pretty soon. It's probably going to be the move to Texas eventually. It just makes too much sense for me with my life, with my job, and what I'm trying to accomplish. Pricing wise, everything is just like ridiculously cheaper out there, like in half. Like gas prices are not half, but at least $1 or $2 off. I have a Tesla, but maybe I want to get a gas car. The thing that's shocking in Texas is the grocery store, like how much cheaper things are, and going out to eat. It's like $20 gets you so far. Like out here, it just doesn't. Like $20 is barely getting a teriyaki bowl out here. It's wild to me. It's absolutely wild. But I think that's going to be the move. Is moving to there and eventually within the next 6 months to a year, and just restarting, not like restarting my life, but just I've been in Vegas for so long, and it never worked for me, and I've always been trying to find like an escape route, and I ended up coming back twice because just like certain things and things just didn't work out my way. And sometimes when I'm in a place I could see the future and it doesn't make sense. Like when I was in LA, it just wasn't making sense. I was like, I don't know about this place. I don't know if this is where I want to be. Constantly struggling and like, I mean, if you're not making 200K a year, like you're barely alive out there. You know what I mean? Like you barely like you're gonna have roommates. You're gonna have to have this. You're gonna have to have that. Like trying to have a dating life, trying to do anything that's life wise is impossible. It's impossible. It's not impossible, but it's just not. And honestly, like the vibe of the city just wasn't working for me. I don't know what it was, but when I was in Texas for a couple months, man, it was great. I had a great time. Had to come back, personal reasons, family stuff, but now I'm back here, and you know, work wise, it makes so much sense. Like there's so many opportunities where I work down there, and then other job opportunities just around. It's a tech hub, so many opportunities, so many things, and then obviously stand up comedy wise, it's like tonight we have one open mic, no shows, like other than the strip shows, and those are hard to get on. And when you get on them, it's just super random. Um, so it's tough, man. Like it's really hard. Me knowing that there's only one open mic, not even a show off the strip. So it's like, I've tried to make a show off the strip. It's It's tough, man. It's tough. Like I've done it, and it just doesn't. Like I'm dropping money in the show, and it's just not making sense now. Um, Today in Austin, they have like 8 open mics, not including shows. They have 8 to 10 open mics tonight, not including shows. And it's like my whole goal is to get as many reps as possible in any location. It doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm getting my reps. Um, and that's really what it comes down to. I don't care about, you know, because I've made all these like random mistakes I've done out in the comedy scene in Vegas or even in LA. I made a couple mistakes or whatever. It's like now when you go to a new scene, you know how to maneuver yourself in that scene and how to carry yourself professionally and correctly and surround yourself with the correct people. Or you don't really need that many people. You need like 1 or 2 people in your life, honestly, when you're doing stand up. Like, not even sometimes. You could just do it yourself. But, like, if you have 1 or 2 or 3 people that really hold you down, help you with jokes, tell you this is not funny, and they're not afraid to tell you that you're trash, that's going to be, those are people you want to keep around you for life. For life. I'm telling you, man. Those are the people who will, and expect, and it's one thing to tell you that you're trash. It's another thing when they tell you you're trash and show you how to fix it. That's the best. When they tell you that you're not good and then they're like, well, if you did it like this, then it's gonna work. And you're like, holy shit. God damn. Okay. All right, let's figure it out. And that's really what's been happening with my best friend Jalen. And but like it's probably the only one I really have. But he's not gonna be in Austin anytime soon. Hopefully one day. You never know though. You never know. Things might change. Things might change. You never know, dude. You never know what could happen. But yeah, it's Vegas is a different scene, man. It's a weird comedy scene. It's a very unique comedy scene. There is time out here though. If you connect with the correct people, you can get stage time. Like quality stage time once to twice a month for sure in my levels. Unless you're really good, then you can start getting 2 to 3 times a week. It just takes a little time, and that's kind of what I'm hoping happens in the next month or two for me. Is that with this time that I'm working on getting everything in order and possibly moving soon, and I've moved so much in the last 3 or 4 years. It's been crazy, like what's been going on in my life, and I really want to stay put, but like I think this location where I'm thinking of moving in Texas is going to be the place where I stay for a long time. And I'm hoping just to I'll probably rent an apartment or a house. It all just depends on my finances. But I mean, renting, I know people think Austin is really expensive. Austin is expensive, but like if you go 10 minutes south, it's not that bad at all. I mean, I saw a 2 bedroom apartment for 1,400. Are you kidding me? That's brand new. Okay, sign me up. Um, a 1 bedroom for 1,100. That's in a nice area. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. You don't see that anymore. But yeah, so lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff going on. Just trying to figure out life. And yeah, things have been very interesting lately, and it's all coming together. I have no shows lined up at the end of the month, but I got a couple people that can hit up and basically try to get on some stuff. I still need to go to LA Comedy Club and try to hustle for a guest spot so I could audition. Because what's cool about LA Comedy Club is that when you audition, they automatically put you as a host, and then once you get so you can work on your hosting muscle, and working on your hosting muscle helps so much because then if I'm doing that, like if I could do that once or twice a month, okay, now I got like a legit club that I'm working at and hosting, and just understanding how to get right into it, how to warm up the crowd and get right into it. How do you warm up a crowd and get boom right into your situation? That's basically my biggest issue in like a black room. I would say was my biggest issue, and you cannot mess around in those rooms. You need to not be corny, and you need to come out, unless corny is your thing. Whatever you are, whatever your thing is, that's what you got to be. That's what you got to do, and you got to come out and you better dominate. You better dominate with whatever the hell you're doing. All right? Because I did not. Okay, did I do good at the end? Yeah, I pulled it together at the end. I got lucky. I got lucky that I didn't look terrible. I looked terrible, but not terrible. Not three terribles, okay? And yeah, so um, that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out is like, how do I do this? And then you got like, while you're doing that, I'm trying to figure out where do I put my content? What am I doing with my content? I don't really know. I just kind of post it, and then trying to rewrite my jokes to be more punchier at the beginning, and then open up in the middle, and then nail them at the end. That's kind of my goal, is to be punchier at the beginning, gain your trust, and then from there, bam. Then I start like really slowing it down and hitting you with big punchlines, bam, 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 big callbacks, big misdirections, things like that. Like that's like, well, callbacks and misdirections are kind of a trick, to be honest. Like, but like just nailing those, like just having huge punchlines and having a little bit more room to stretch. So when I'm creating these jokes, and instead of creating a set, I'm creating an act that can eventually, I could just build and build and build and build. You know, just like watching specials lately and trying to figure out what's going on and what's really hitting with people, what people really react to, what people really like. And I just kind of keep going back to like the same specials, you know, like the Ali Siddiq Domino Effect, Ali Siddiq Two Sons, love that one. Patrice O'Neal's Elephant in the Room, Shane Gillis's special, I would say Kevin Hart's Seriously Funny special, just one of the best specials out there that people forget about. People forget, man. You forget Kevin Hart, man. You really do. You forget how dominant he was. Dominating. Just unbelievably funny. Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles. You know, another special that people talk about, people know him, Dan Soder. He's very, very talented comic, where he can go into voices and this. He's got all the tools, man. He's got all the tools. He can do it all. New York comic, very funny. Murders where he goes. I like to watch his because I feel like I learn things that I don't do on stage that he does. So I get to learn. It's like I'm learning new tricks to the trade. You know what I mean? So, you know, trying to figure out how to do voices, you know, my dad's accent, like my mom's accent, like just trying to figure that out it's a journey, man. And just trying to be naturally funny. But I'm working on this new joke today at Goat Bar, and we'll see how it goes. I'll probably take you guys in there just so we can, you know, hang out, and then you can see kind of what the open mic scene looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. There's a bunch of comics looking miserable, being miserable. Everyone's miserable. But anyway, it is loud in my car because we're going 85. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I got a couple things I gotta do. Then I'm gonna head to the mic, and I'll talk to you guys then. All right. All right, guys, so we're back. We are at Dive Bar. We're out here. Last video, I think I tried to basically show you guys the Goat Bar and just kind of hanging out. And but like I just got really caught up with stuff. The Goat Bar got crazy. My best friend called. He was going through some stuff. A lot of stuff happening with everybody right now. I mean, life is crazy right now for me, for the world. Man, it like... I don't know. It never ends, the ups and downs in life. But I think the older you get, because you go through so much BS, that you figure out like how to stay more even. But obviously I haven't been doing that lately. But we are obviously getting older, and things are starting to come together, even though some things have fell apart. But that doesn't matter. We're resilient, and we're just going to keep at it. Now, I did a little bit of comedy here or there. The Goat Bar was dope. I did a cool little set there, just trying out some new stuff, trying to figure out where I'm going to go with some of my bits. I got a couple new jokes that I want to work on tonight and see how they go. Just there's about 3 of them that I want to do. But yeah, it's been crazy. Life has been wild and unpredictable. Um, but yeah, it's I got there's a Louis Belt show this week, so it's a little earlier than before because the next week is Thanksgiving. So we're gonna see if I can get on that show and try to do better than I did the last time. If I can get on that show and then I redeem myself, whew, hopefully it goes well. We'll see what happens, man. But other than that, we're gonna go into the dive bar right now and kind of get after it. Think of where we're gonna go with some of our jokes and see what's going on, man. But yeah, it's been, God, what a week I have had. We've all been going through it, but Jesus, before Christmas, this is crazy. But it is what it is. One day I'll tell you guys everything. I'm not ready yet, but I just want to get everything together, and I'm still trying to like get the videos and everything down and make sure I did everything right with the videos and be more consistent. Trying to post every week, so it's a lot harder than you think it would be. Oh, light's crazy here, but yeah. So other than that, man, like we're in good spirits. We have a great plan, and everything's going to come together. It's just got to be really starting just on that path of undeniability. That's the key. How do we get more undeniable? That's the only thing I'm trying to do. Just be undeniable. How are we going to do that? It's grinding at these terrible mics sometimes, but dude, the dive bar though is like this mic's been going for like 8 to 10 years, man. It's like my go-to mic when things are just not going good out here in Vegas. Like right now, the open mic scene, I mean, we didn't even have mics Friday or Saturday or shows anywhere. It was crazy. So like, background's pretty dope though, by the way. Look at that. I feel like a Batman. Yeah. And so that was really frustrating, but it is what it is. Um, with comedy everywhere slowing down, you could just tell by how many mics there are and everything like that, and what's going on in the economy as well. Times are tough, man. So either way, we are at the mic, Goat Bar, legendary spot, and let's go and get after it. All right, guys. So it's the next day. We went up at Dive Bar. Man, what a night I had at Dive Bar. It was. I got in. I was chilling. They always make food, so they always got like Callie always has like some great cookies. She's so good at baking. She's the best. Now I got in. I was chilling, and I was just in my thing, just writing, listening to music. I like to listen to a little bit of music while I'm writing, and then I'll pause it, and then I let my thoughts kind of like gather, and then I go and write some more music, or more music, listen to more music, gather my thoughts. Basically that's it. So, I was just chilling, and one of my homies, one of the guys that helped me do stand-up out here, like right away, gave me pointers immediately, and probably one of the most naturally talented comics I have ever seen. One of the most naturally just pure natural talent, and he is too good for this place. And if he sees this video, I hope he does, man. If you get your stuff together, bro, and you really just create, and you start creating content and you start doing your thing, I promise you it's only a matter of time, or you move to a city and just do stand up every night, because you're just too talented, bro. It's just oozing with talent, unbelievable talent. And anyway, he was he was going through it. I don't know if he's going through it, but he actually got the realization that like he's really starting to get his life together, and it blew him away how much he was getting his life together, and he kind of started crying and stuff. And it was a moment, man. We had a real moment, and it was just cool to see, bro. That's like one of the homies, and I'm glad that he's getting his life together. And so I'm like, oh shoot, like now I'm just talking to him about stuff, and comedy really is insane. Like, it's an insane thing to do and to chase, and there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of things happening, and I've always said this, it's the easiest part is getting up, the hardest part is your life and controlling what's going on, trying to get your life together, basically. And and some of us it takes longer than others, right? Now, he did his thing. He was crying his eyes out. We had a moment, And that was it. And then I went and started just listening to music and just trying to work on these jokes. I'm gonna be honest, going from a situation where my homie was like just break it down, then trying to do it was just like I was like, whoa, a lot of emotions, sadness, but good sad. Anyway, I'm working on this joke about me being not the best looking baby. I was not a good looking baby. And I'm working in that joke, and then I'm flipping it into something else, into another situation, and I got to work that out last night, and it felt good. You know, I haven't been on the stage, and it's like I'm like losing my mind. You know, like I really start freaking out when I don't go on stage like that. So it's yeah, it was a good night last night, man. I got to see everybody, and now I just went to Ola Habibi, and it's a slower night, not that many people there, but you know, it's a cool mic, man. I like it, and I'm like number 20th, so there's probably not going to be many people there. So just going to keep working on some new stuff and get after this. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking of my joke now, you know. Just trying to figure out where it's gonna go, because I just don't know if I can open with it yet, because it's not a joke that I've done in a while. So I'm trying to see like what I can do, maybe because I got that Lewis Belt show. Hopefully I get on this week. That would be dope, man. If I can get on again, that'd be fun. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. But yeah, things are actually so like I said before in the Vegas, the comedy scene it's not bad, you know, but on Fridays and Saturdays we're really missing a lot. But it seems like things are starting to build up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, things are looking like really good and starting to build up. Yeah, it's been going good, and on those days, but the other days, you know, that Friday and Saturday is just a big spot where we don't have much. We have not much going on, so we got to figure. I don't want to run a show again. It's just too much work and it's so much stress. Either way, I am tired, but you got to keep grinding. That's the game. I'm gonna go, guys. I got to get up on the stage and start trying to work on these jokes and get it going. All right, guys. So we are here. I just left Ola. What's up, guys? So basically, this is the next day from. I was at Dive Bar last night, which was fun. It was great. One of my friends was going through it, but like he's gonna be good, but in a positive way. You know, it was positive talks, positive everything. He's doing great. It was good to talk to him. He's one of the first people that like helped me out here with stand up and just like what to do, because it's nerve wracking, dude. If you've never done anything, look at the cool clouds. Batman. I don't know why clouds like that remind me of like Batman. It's crazy. Anyway, my set last night was cool. Like I was just working on some new jokes. Things are really coming together with that, and just trying to figure out how I can work that into like my longer set. A couple jokes about just me and as a baby, and it's the dating joke, but it's not really dating. It's about just how I'm feeling about what I like and things like that. Basically, that's all I can say. But either way, it was cool. It was good to get up last night. It's been a few days, man, and like I had a couple homies in town. They're like, "Is there anything going on Friday and Saturday?" I was like, "Bro, nothing, dude. We got nothing going on, unfortunately." I used to have a show out here last Friday of the month, but man, times are. I can't. I wasn't getting many people to show up because it's hard, dude. Running a show is hard, man. So either way, we are here at Quads right now, and Bonfire, which used to be Free Zone, I think it was called. But yeah, there used to be a mic there, but there's no mic anymore, so I don't know what's going on, which is tough. Either way, we're here at Quads. Things are looking bleak. I was just at Ola Habibi as well, so usually that's a really good mic for me. I usually do very good. It's just open mic, but I do very good there. And when I start feeling comfortable, I get this experiment on jokes that I've been trying to figure out. So yeah, I'm on the list there. I'm on the list here. I think there's like another mic somewhere out here that I might go try to check out, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way, it was fun. It was good. Good to get back up. been writing so much, trying to figure this stuff out, man. It's a journey, so it's just one day at a time type of thing. But either way, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go. I might go to the dive bar because they have like a music open mic or something like that. One of my homies is there. It's right down the street, so I might go check it out. See what happens. Let's go. It's raining in Vegas, by the way. I don't know what's going on out here, but it's just been raining constantly. I'm very over it. A lot of us are, and we're gonna file a complaint to, I don't know who, but we're gonna file a complaint to. I want to say the name, but I can't say it on camera because I'll get in trouble. But I just, hey, I'm gonna go talking about comedy, but I gotta be honest with you guys. Your boy's been getting his eyebrows done, right? Why? Because they're thick, right? Look at these eyebrows; they're crazy. Now, I just went and got my eyebrows threaded, and when the lady, so the ladies, by the way, this hurts, guys, girls, whatever. Yo, getting your eyebrows done is not for the weak. It is painful. Say what you want though; they look good though, right? Hey, they look good. Hey. The eyebrows, getting them, I guess threading is the best way. I don't know if people say wax or whatever, but threading takes it from the root, you know? Very Middle Eastern thing. But tell me how this girl was threading me, right? So I'm already in pain, but it kept breaking and she kept punching me in the face. And now we have a problem, right? Now we have a problem. Right? She kept breaking it, punch me in the face. I'm getting angry. And she's not really she punched me in like the most sensitive part of my face, which is my nose. She literally hitting me in my nose. Boom, constantly hitting me in my nose. I was getting so mad. I hit her right in the V. I hit her right in the V. I had to. I gave her a little elbow though. I elbowed her V. I went boom. I hit her right in the V. Bop. I hit her right there. Boom. I had to. The rain is crazy. Either way, I don't care. I think it's not raining up here, which is how Vegas works. It rains in sections, which I think how rain works. Anyway, genius. Now, I'm last night I went to Neighbors Bar. It was dope. I got to see some comics from Austin that I haven't seen in a while, so that was really cool. Got some really good details, and because eventually that's kind of where I want to go and move to pretty within the, I don't know when, but soon. The scene is still strong out there. It's still good. Lots of stage time, lots of opportunities, and it was just really cool to reconnect with these guys. And one of them I helped out, like, you know, I made sure that he got on Wise Guys, the comedy open mic, to make sure that he got on there because, you know, that's a really good mic, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I hook him up. So when I'm in Austin, he hooks me up, and you build relationships like that. That's kind of how relationships works in the comedy world. Is like you hook somebody up, you bless them, they bless you back. You know, you wash my back, I'll wash yours, whatever. And that's kind of how it works. And that's what I did with this guy. And he's out here now. And then, you know, this other kid was here too. I think his name is Anthony or Jesse. Who freaking knows? I forget everybody's name. Sean, I think, actually. And then I eventually, we're just hanging out, chilling. Got a little too high, but I was just working on new material. And it was a really good time. Today, we are going to Wise Guys and probably Johnny's Buckets and probably Ola Habibi, since why not, right? And then tomorrow, though, is we possibly have two shows we're doing. So tomorrow I'm doing Hamburger Mary's, and then also at 9:30, Lou's Belt show starts. So I'm going to do Hamburger Harry's first, boom. After that show, take off right to Wise Guys, and then from there, we'll see if we get back on Louis Bell show, and hopefully I get on and do what I do. And I do it right this time, you understand? Hopefully I get on and everything goes smooth, because last time it didn't go the way I really wanted it to go, and I was very disappointed in myself about that. So it's okay, it's part of the game. But yeah, so we got some stuff we're working out on. Still trying to figure out these couple of bits, but man, what a month I've had in life, in comedy, life, everything. It's been insane. It's good, but bad, but like good at the same time, you know? So very interesting stuff has happened. But yeah, like I got deactivated from Uber, which is crazy. That's how I make like extra money when I want, and Lyft, both in like a 48-hour span, which is fine. Actually, it's actually better that way. I like that better. I don't really want to do it. I do it because I get bored And I'm like, all right, let's just make some extra money here and try to stack up. But I make enough money in my main job. But, you know, I don't know. I just like to work. And I felt like I got overworked and I was overworking myself. So now that I can't even do those jobs, which is like crazy how it happened. I don't even understand. It is what it is. These guys are trash anyway. But I'm still going to use you guys as jokes. Have to. But it was interesting. And now, like, that I have this extra time, like, today is my day off. And I'm just really about to go edit videos, write jokes, and really work on some stuff. And really just work on getting better. And but yeah, things have been wild the last month. But we're still here. We're still grinding. We're still doing our thing. And everything is going great. The rain is starting to downpour. Either way, guys, tonight we're going to Wise Guys. And then tomorrow we got Hamburger Harry's. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. Love y'all. Thank you for watching the videos. Make sure you like, and subscribe, and share with your friends, man. Let's try to get popular. Let's try to get big. All right, later, guys. Bye. All right, guys, we're here at Hamburger Harry's, or Mary's. I don't really even know. The wind is crazy right now. It's blowing. I hope you guys can hear me. But yes, today is Thursday, so we got one show for sure here at Hamburger Mary's, and then we have Lewis's Belt show that I'll be showing up to after this. I'm just gonna roll through Wise Guys and see if I can get up and see what happens. You know, maybe he'll put me up, maybe not. But yeah, we got some people that I know are coming. I did tell them that this is gonna be an interesting place. By the way, maybe the biggest parking lot I've ever seen for such a small building. It's insanely big. Look how big this parking lot is. It's kind of a small building. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Worked out today. I haven't been to a commercial gym other than Planet Fitness in probably 3 to 4 years, and I'm never going back unless it's just to the sauna. Way too many pretty people there. I just can't, like, everybody, like, it's usually at Planet Fitness when I go in there, I'm the best looking person. I'm one of the top G's in there. And then, like, when I'm at, like, any of these other local gyms out here, these, like, EOS's or 24-hour fitnesses or LVACs or whatever the hell you want to call them, or Gold's Gym, I am the ugliest, most out-of-shape person there. And I don't like it. And it made me feel very self-conscious. So, also, low-key did a little too long in the sauna, I feel like. I went 50 minutes, and when I went home, I passed out. I was supposed to edit videos, didn't, because I passed out because I was so out of my head because I think I lost a lot of electrolytes. So today's been an interesting day. I took like an electrolyte drink and an energy drink and smoked a little weed. And we're feeling really prime and ready to have a successful show. At least one. See the fade? I know you see it. I see it. We're looking good tonight, guys. I feel it. I feel good. I feel good. I think tonight's going to be a win. No matter what happens, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kill. I'm going to go inside. Let's go.
Yeah, we about to have a good day. All my people down the ride, turning up into the sky, that's fast. Yeah, I'm about to break it down, babe. I get everything you want, really, just to get a smile, real talk. Boy, I get it for my people.
You're looking on point. Eyebrows crazy.